Well, we're sitting here talking with the president of the INSRA, Dwayne Wolf, and Dwayne, we had a pretty awesome state singles tournament this last year. One unique thing. There was one thing that was unique about it, and let's have it.
Well, one of the nice things we had this last year was we were able to bring it back to Indianapolis, and it was the first time we've had in Indianapolis in many years. I think it's like 6 or 7 years since we were in Indianapolis for state singles, and we had 91 players. It was hosted at the Jordan YMCA right in Indianapolis, so it was well received, and hopefully we'll be able to keep it here in Indianapolis for many years to come.
Okay, great. And there's some other things that happened. We had a formal banquet. We had these great shirts that we're both wearing here, and then also folks, when they came, they got some of this nice towel that has all the sponsors on it. We want to thank this. That's pretty bad. There's a lot of there's almost too many people to fit on there. We're here to really, I guess, review what happened as far as the play goes, aren't we?
Yeah, we wanted to recognize those that were able to, capture first place in each of the divisions. We had 19 divisions this year. Sadly, one of the things we really want to work on next year is more women's divisions, because we only had 3 women's divisions go this year. So that's something we definitely want to see grow next year. We had 19 divisions, some amazing competition, big draws. I think men's A had 20 or 21 players in that, so that's a huge draw. The open division was very strong, and others as well. So I wanted to recap the winners of all those.
Excellent. And so who's on the docket first here?
Well, let's do women first.
Right.
Again,
ladies first.
We only had 3 divisions again. The women's BC division, it was a round robin. Jana Noble out of down south, she plays at LA Fitness. She took first place in this event, so she really was on a roll and was able to move very well and capture first in that division.
Great.
Women's singles, this was the women's D and novice. So the good news is we had some new players, some new women players, and I think they had a great time competing against each other. Victoria Dodge was able to win that category, and she played very, very well as well. And again, there were 5 women in that division. It was also a round robin, so congratulations to Victoria.
Excellent. One thing I probably want to mention for all you non-players, if you're watching us, a round robin means that sometimes it's not a straight draw. If you lose once, you're not out. Sometimes you're playing back to back matches, and it tries on your body and spirit, right?
That it does, and I said there were 5 women in that category, which meant each one of them had 4 matches.
Good Lord.
Yeah, so they had 4 matches, 2 games each. So, and like you said, in most cases it was try to keep them on and keep that whole bracket going as fast as possible. So it can be a lot of work. Once we get above 5 players, usually that's when we start to look at a straight draw.
Wow, okay. And so now just when we're talking about round robin, we've got another division that was round robin.
Correct. We have one more women's division. This was the women age singles, and was 45 plus C. So you had to be roughly, sometimes they get combined, but 45 years of age and at the C level. And Kim Rameshizel, see that? I'm sure I'm saying it completely. Rameshizel. So yeah. Kim, I apologize, but Kim from Fort Wayne was able to take first place in that division.
All right, congratulations to Kim Rameshizel. All right, so here we go. We're getting into jump right up to the top, huh?
We'll go to the skill divisions, and there are 5 skill divisions. This year we had open, A, B, C, and then the D. So all men's, and amazing amounts of entries in each one of the divisions, and they were each winner they had to work their way to win this divisions. So starting with men's singles, We had Philip Vesey winning it all, beating Ryan Griffin in the finals.
Okay, Philip Vesely.
Yes. I sorry. Well,
right.
you know,
Vesely, that's all right.
New English. So yeah, Philip took first, and he's a repeat champion. He won several years ago, and really come on the scene again. And after taking a few years off and playing very, very well.
Definitely kind of goes back to the old adage of it's just like falling off a bike, I guess.
Well, for him, it seems to be that way because he had no trouble getting back. Some of us that take a weekend off, it takes us a month to get back. But he really had no problem, and he really played very, very well.
All right, well, excellent. Well, congratulations to Philip. And moving on to men's singles A, I see.
Men's singles A, again, as I mentioned, it was a very big draw. The largest draw we've had in a long time, which really says a lot about having it in Indianapolis because not everybody has to travel. But Todd Campy, Dr. Todd Campy, ended up winning the men's A division, beating Steve Penderson in the finals, and it was both players played extremely well throughout the event, and they had a great match in the end, and Todd was on fire. I didn't get to see many of the matches, but he was on a roll.
Yeah, it just takes that extra little bit of stuff going your way and you playing just a little bit better. I mean, it seems this is your division, so you did see this.
I got to see the part where I lost. So, yeah, I did get to see that I lost to Steve. Steve was playing extremely well and just an amazing competitor. And it was like I said, both just to get to the finals, that was a lot of playing to get to that level. I mean, that's a straight draw, but they had a lot of levels to get through.
Well, this is the largest division, isn't it?
This was the largest division in the tournament this year, and again, so winning it, you certainly earned it.
Yeah,
Congratulations to Todd.
Well, yeah, and it's before we met here tonight. I looked at this draw and I thought, well, how many people were in each draw? I didn't know, and I looked at this and it just blew my mind. I couldn't believe how many people were in this division. It was amazing.
Right, and what was nice about it, again, there were individuals from all over the state that were involved, and a lot of players, again, that came back that hadn't been playing for a while. So it was nice to see them competing and being involved in this whole tournament. So it was great. It was a great draw.
All right. Well, congratulations to Dr. Todd Campy.
Correct. That is correct.
Right, our men's A state champion.
He's got to play open now, so he only gets one serve.
Man.
I will remind him that every time we play.
I think that's a good idea.
All right, men's B singles. So this was your bracket.
Yes, and would you want me to take this one? Because I could say
firsthand.
Yeah, I did, and this one's going to hurt a little bit because obviously we had a champion. It was not me; it was someone else, and that champion is Peter Gunderman, and I had the pleasure of facing him in the final match, and I got to tell you, this whole division is great. I would say at least 5, 6, or 7 guys in this division could win the championship. Peter, he's going to get mad at me. My nickname for him, and he doesn't know this yet, but he will now, is Daddy Longlegs, because he's so tall and he's got a wingspan that it's really difficult to pass him.
I think he could touch almost both.
Yes, he could almost stand on one side and touch the other wall, you know. But no, he's just got a lot of really great skill. He's a consummate sportsman. The road to get there for me was not easy either. And I look on the other side of the draw, and he had to play Mike Holderman, and he also had to play. Oh, okay. Yeah, he had to play Mike Higgins, and Mike Higgins he's a tough player. Yeah. I mean, they're just just to get there, like you said, it's kind of like the A's. Not as big of a draw as the A's. But I was really impressed with everybody that I saw, and it hurt again. I had to play my doubles partner Tony Ortiz too along the way, and he's a tough cookie. He doesn't wear down at all. So it kind of split our team up a little bit, in the singles. But that's the another thing I wanted to add is this final match actually it was a little funny. I did not get 11 points. That's not the right. I beat him 15-4, and then he beat me 15-0.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what makes it hurt a little bit more, actually. No, but it was weird, and somebody...
You know you're supposed to get on the court in the second game.
I know, and I hate to admit that I actually was on the court, and I still didn't get any points. There was a younger guy that walked up to us, and he said, that's some kind of pro stuff right there. That's like Kane and Rocky. And I said, that's okay. I could be Kane for a day, or Rocky. I'm sorry, Rocky. Kane. Yeah. Peter gets to be Kane. But congratulations to Peter Gunderman. I mean, really, really a class act on the court, and he really, really does have an excellent game. And he'll be an ace, so
yes,
you get to have him next year.
I will. You get another young shirt I get to face. How wonderful is that?
Yeah, I know. Well, I know. I'm getting to know how you feel, man.
Right.
All right, so here we go to men's
Men's C was also a straight draw, and in the finals we had Charles Nada playing Kevin Kamiskas. I believe that is how it's pronounced, and Charles was able to win that one and come out the winner in men's C, and he'll be in your division. He'll be in the B division.
Oh, goody!
Yeah, another one you
another
can
young
beat
guy.
up. Yeah, another one you can beat up on.
All right, we'll see. Well, congratulations.
So those were the straight draws in all of the skill divisions. Our D novice division was a round robin. Again, we only had 5 players, so it was. It wasn't enough to go to a straight draw. But Jonathan Cook took first place and plays out at one of the LA Fitnesses, and it was tough. There was a lot of competition, and that as I look at all the different points, it wasn't a runaway by any means. These guys had to earn their keep even in a round robin, and again they had 4 matches to play.
Am I correct in presuming, because I think I saw either a C or a D match on that glass court at the end in that court 5. Was that correct, or do we know that?
I'm not sure if it was a D novice match. I think it might have been one of the age divisions that was at the end there, and it was hard fought match that went a long time, and I don't think it was this one because I think it was a final, and I think it was an age division. So
okay, yeah, I think I remember that too. Now I just wanted to ask just for my own personal information, but let's talk about this D novice again. I mean, it was already as challenging as you said, but I think maybe the next challenge might be for each of these 5 guys to go out and bring a friend back. How's that sound? Absolutely.
That's one of the things we really hope everybody does. They can see what fun this is, what a great camaraderie this whole racquetball family has, and bring more people into the sport. And so if you enjoyed it, you're at the D level, this is your first tournament most likely, tell everybody and bring somebody the next time.
Well, and also the players that are learning now, like your beginner, and beginning their journey. You guys are the new blood. I mean, you guys are the future of our sport, and we really, really need to keep regenerating that.
Absolutely, and one of the hard things for us that we're facing is that it's harder for juniors to get to play because in most cases, most clubs don't allow. Children under the age of 14 to come in and play, and that makes it very difficult for them to get started. So they're not getting started till they're 14, 15 years old, and in many cases, they may find other things that are more interesting because they've had a chance to play them longer. So that's a challenge for us. So anytime we can get somebody new in the courts, please tell somebody else and bring a friend.
Excellent. Little PSA there in the middle of all these reviews, and we'll keep on going here. We'll go to men's age singles.
Men's age single, there are different types of brackets for the ages. Some will be also skill types, and then some will be the clearly open divisions as well. So meaning that it's a complete open player, but playing in a specific age bracket. And this first one that's on the list is the men's age singles AB. So anybody in the A and B, most likely probably under 30 years of age, was in this bracket, somewhere around that range.
Okay, great. And so I guess what happened here?
Let's see. We had Travis Fudge ended up winning this event out of Fort Wayne. And let's see, he was playing Brian Bren. also out of Fort Wayne. So how about that? Both of them came down to compete against each other in that, and you know, it can happen that way. So at least they got to do it in the finals.
Well, yeah, it goes to show what a really strong stable of racquetball Fort Wayne is. And this is another one I got to be in too. I won one match, and my reward was to get to play Travis.
Outstanding. And how'd that go for you?
Well, obviously not well, but that's my reward. Air quotes, but really, actually, seriously, sometimes you need that extra experience against a better player to become better yourself. So,
I mean, you're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days, and sometimes you're going to score a lot of points and still lose, and sometimes you might not even play well but win. But it is about the experience and playing different players. So the more opportunities you get to play different players, the better you will become.
Yeah, excellent. No, and for me, I needed that experience. But the real story is Travis Fudge winning. So congratulations to Travis Fudge, another Fort Wayne state champion. And we're moving on now.
Men's age singles 40+ AB. This was a round robin. There wasn't a lot of players in this bracket. We only had 3 players.
Looks like Brian Hosking pulled this one out and won the state championship in this division. Wes Thomas took second. And the battle between those two must have been an awfully, awfully tough one. Because from what I know of Wes Thomas, he's the only one I've seen in action. And he's a very skilled player, and he doesn't ever quit. So congratulations to Brian Hosking, but that must have been an awfully tough task for him to get that done.
You know, there was some hard-fought matches, even though there was only 3 of them in there. Okay, on to men's age singles 50 AB. I was lucky enough to be in the finals of this one. And that's where the luck ends, because Dan Halstead out of the Omni up there towards Maryville, Cherville, he was on fire, and he was able to win that division. So great job, Dan.
Awesome. Congratulations.
We're going to probably move through these pretty quick, because I know we'll probably run out of time and boring everybody. But we want to make sure we get everybody's name in there. Men's age singles, men's 55 and 60 AB, so a little combined there. We had Prescott Smith and Drake Devers in the finals.
It looks like Drake pulled that one out, and from what I've seen of Drake, he is an awfully tough customer. It is no surprise to me that he's a state champion now. So congratulations, Drake.
Deli Stinnett won men's age, which was a round robin of 3 players. So that was men's age open, but the younger players, probably again under probably 30 years of age, was in that division. So congratulations to Deli, who isn't playing as much as he used to, but still a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, I've seen him in action. He's impressive.
Men's age singles, 35 to 45 plus, again an open division. Pat Murray, who's back playing again and was playing in the open, faced Kyle Smith in the final round, and Pat ended up winning that one, but took a tiebreaker to make that happen. So it was a tough match. I wish I could have seen it, but kudos to both of those guys, and that's a tough division.
Excellent, and congratulations to Pat.
Men's age singles, this is also an open division, 50 to 55 plus. This one went on very early Saturday or Sunday morning. The final Sunday morning with Bob Wright and Jim Shank, both players who've known each other for a long time and played each other many times. But it was Jim's day. Jim was on, and he was able to win that one on that Sunday morning. First match of the day on Sunday.
Wow, excellent. And congratulations to Jim Shank.
Men's age singles, now 60-65. So the top division age-wise, and in the finals there was Prescott Smith and Vince Griffin. And Vince Griffin was able to win that one. They actually played it the next day. They played it on Monday. Oh. They went one more day and were able to finish that off, and Vince was able to pull that off. So congratulations to Vince.
Excellent. Okay, we're moving on to another
men's age singles under 30 CD.
Wow.
Obviously under 30 years of age, but at the CD kind of beginner level there. Alex Mershon who was our junior player of the year this past year. He's coming on strong and doing very, very well. He was able to win that versus Ryan Corbett. He pulled that one off and won that division. So congratulations to Alex.
Excellent. Sounds like he's getting a good start on next year.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Men's age singles, 35 BC. We had Mike Higgins and Kevin Kaminskas. Is that as Kaminskas?
We'll go with that, I guess.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
So
okay.
I apologize ahead of time if I was wrong in that. This one was also a tiebreaker, and Kevin was able to pull that one out. So I think if I remember right, this was a long, hard-fought match. So this one was well earned. So congratulations to Kevin.
Excellent. All right. And one more division.
One more division. Our men's age singles 45 CD. And again, a straight draw. We had Bill White was in the final against David McElwain, and David had a very strong showing in this tournament, and he was able to play very well and win that one. So congratulations to both, but congratulations to David winning that division.
Excellent. All right, so that's all the playing news, I suppose, we have from State Singles 2013. And as we close another season before summer hits in earnest, Dwayne, you have any final thoughts on what you thought, how everything went?
Well, I was very, very pleased. It was nice to see so many returning players, lots of new faces. The usual suspects were there. It was... the facility was wonderful. They really went out, and took care of everything for us. Catering was great. Those who went to the banquet, I know, had a wonderful time. We had great shirts. Those will be available. I will, have them available. We'll post them up there and let people know what sizes we still have available to buy. But all of the work and the volunteers that. Everybody did, all the INSRA board members and those that volunteered. We couldn't have made this event without their help, and I thank everybody for playing and for assisting and helping and doing all that they do, because it was one to remember.
Excellent. I guess, will that do it?
That should do it. Thanks for taking time to let us recap this.
All right. It was my pleasure, and I thank you folks for watching. We would like to thank our 2013 sponsors and the stakeholders for being there when we needed you, so we could put on this wonderful tour of tournaments for our players. Thank you again, sponsors and stakeholders. We can't do it without you. For all things INSRA, please visit insra.org. This channel right here on YouTube or on Facebook, search Indiana Racquetball Association. For the president, Dwayne Wolf, I'm Nathan Caldwell. Thank you for joining us again, and we'll see you again soon.